Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Warbotron's WB03-C Hammer Sharpener, or Nosecone as I like to call him. Yoink! We have taken a look at this before. It's nothing new. You open up, you look at some nice graphics. You can pull a little string here to open everything up. And yes, it's the same box every time because this is the only one I don't have in storage. And you will be seeing this one more time for a scatter shot. And this is the final piece for Computron that I'm going to review until the main body, of course, Scattershot. And I'm so looking forward to Scattershot because I love him so much. Yes, I do. I like this one too, actually. The robot mode is really cool and he has a lot of details on him. But let's start with accessories for once. His main weapon is a hammer. And this is actually part of the transformation. But you can see it looks really good. A lot of gold there, transparent plastic. And you can actually fold this in if you want to, due to transformation, but we will look at that more later on. And he has two guns. One in his hand and one in storage. You can have both of them in storage if you want to, like that. The official manual claims they have storage in every mode. I don't agree, because in the combined mode you're supposed to have them in these pegs down here, but that just doesn't work, unfortunately. The slightest touch and they fall out. But let's take a look at them close up. And they look nice. I like that mustardy color. Oh, I like it. I just want to open up a jar and eat it with a spoon. Very, very nice. And of course they do look the same. Like, maybe like ducks? For details, look at that head and that little nice smirk. And you can see the light piping effect here. When I pull my finger away. He doesn't have that much paint on him, a bit here and further down, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. But the head is really nicely painted with the silver detailing up here as well. You have gold on the arms. My favorite color, guess which, on the arms. This is just solid plastic, some paint here as well, and these little nice things, missile launchers, they can actually fold out if you want to. Nothing really on the front legs, but on the side legs you actually get another accessory, because he has throwing knives. Yes, and you can see they are sharp and vicious, and he can just take them off his shins and throw them at his enemies, so he can kill Decepticons as his heart desires. And this is his back, and what I don't understand is this. I mean, I would have liked to have turned this down and folded it in. But now, as it is, I can only do that, and that's even worse. Fold it maybe over his head, I don't know, like that. Except the knives, the missile launchers, he actually has another weapon built in, and it's in his arms, for some reason. As you can see, quite nice. But I wonder why. Probably a reference to a cartoon moment I have forgotten totally, and if that's the case, I'm sorry. But for articulation, let's move that out of the way. His head can do a 360. So does the arms, like so. You can almost get them the full bend at the elbow, but you don't have any swivel anywhere. So that's a shame, I think. You can rotate the hands, like so, and you have the one-pegged fingers, and you can move this gun or drill or whatever up and down. You have a waist rotation, but only to one direction, because when you turn it to the other, it's stuck. And it's probably due to transformation, I don't really know, but it's just impossible to get it the other way around. Okay. The legs can kick somewhat up. You can use the knee joint, and again, that's just looks silly. And back a bit higher actually, and out to the side. He can do the full splits, not the Motormaster splits, but still. You have a thigh rotation. You have a less than 90 degree at the knee. And now, for the first time, you actually have articulated feet. He can tilt with his whole feet. Look at those beautiful feet. And they can angle up and down, and the heel spur can angle up and down independently of the toe. So you can get him in real nice poses. Oh, that's so wonderful. Yes. And of course, as I said before, you can angle these out if you want to have them out like that, but that's more for alt modes. You can move this about for some reason. I don't know why, but still, you can. And now for comparison. First, Teletran 1. And wherever I put Teletran 1, he's going to be shorter, I think, than him. And he is not a Masterpiece, he's a deluxe class, but still. So let's bring in my favorite Masterpiece figure, Cup. And Cup is a bit taller, but I think that's correct, size-wise. So I'm happy, but they do look good together. He does look a bit plasticky here, compared to the Masterpieces, even though this is solely plastic as well. But the quality on this plastic is just outstanding. Now let's get him transformed into alt mode. You start by folding away the head, like so. It's gone! And then you come to this piece, fold that in, like so. You open up this hinge and fold that out. You push this in and push that down. You angle this. Oh, this is a very stiff ratchet, actually. Or joint. Push this together. You tab that in to there. And you got one arm done. Okay, let's repeat the process, shall we? Open this up, fold that out, push that in, push that down, open this up, fold that in, and close that up. I'm gonna try to show this better on this side, but it is so difficult to do. You have to use so much force. Angle that piece in, tap this in, and you're done with that side as well. Okay. You loosen the backpack and fold that over as far as you can. And now we're going to tab in the arms, there and there. if we're able. Yes. They are stuck up here, so you have to pull them down first. And now we're done with the upper body, almost. Before we leave, we have to split this open and bring out his stand. Bring out his axe, you fold this up, you take this piece off, put it in, you attach this again on the handle and close that up. Now we're done with the upper body. Okay, we rotate his waist like so. We loosen these brown panels so we can angle the legs inwards like so, and then we attach them again, like, if I'm able. Yes, like that. That's how you want that looking. Get them out of the way. Hinge that in. Close that back up. And then close that together. You fold his heels up and his toes down and down, like so. And then you fold him together. And there you have him in alt mode. Now, for articulation, you can pull these up if you want to. You can move this about, but that's about as much as you can do. You can attach his guns, and these are sturdy. They hold the guns really well in this mode. And let's take a look at him close up. That's the drill. I bet his drilling prowess is amazing. This is the side of the arms. There we can see the throwing knives on the legs again. His little toes. And let's fold that down. And this is this old chest. And this is what he looks like from above. And that's what he looks like from beneath. And he looks really, really, really nice, I must say. A bit flat, as you can see, but it gets the job done. I don't know much about drilling machines, so I can't say if this is correct or not. I just know I like him. For comparison, let's bring in my go-to thing. And as you can see, he's quite long. Not as long as Scattershot, of course, but still. We can just lean on each other. Lean on me. Okay. Scattershot actually needs his stand to be able to, well, stand, but now let's get him to leg mode. And it's quite simple, actually. You fold these down, you take these away, you rotate on a very squeaky joint, his feet up. This is the squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Break this one day, it feels like. So, you fold his waist down again, like so, and we're getting somewhere. You loosen the front so you can angle this back again. This is to stabilize the upper part so the waist doesn't activate. And you tab it in here really securely, and now you can't move him at all, and that's good. We want that. We bring in the combiner part. You put them between his legs and you squeeze them together really good. You bring out the foot, you put him down, and there you have leg mode. Now the instructions show you to put his guns in these ports, and you can, but they will fall out. Like so. And like so. Oh, it's gonna fall out. And you can see that I have stress marks on these for some reason. They can hold. Usually I just put them on his shoulders and angle them down, because that's the only thing that actually seems to work. Like that. And they still look kind of good in foot mode. You can angle these rockets up and down any way you want it. That's the way you want it. And you can of course angle the foot backwards, not too much forward due to these feet, unfortunately. I wish that you can actually bend more forwards, so he can't really do much there. He can of course ankle tilt a bit too much, but it's better than nothing. But there you have leg mode. So, for my final thoughts on this bot, I love him. He's great. The quality is amazing. The detailing is just enough. I like the color choices they made. This is supposed to be up. The throwing daggers, I'm not that keen on, but it doesn't matter. It's just fun that they added the option. His head is really well made and detailed, and the light piping is amazing. What I don't really understand is these parts, because I think you could have done something more with these, like tab them in, or I don't know, fold them onto each other or something, because this looks strange. But otherwise, I think he is close to perfection, actually. The whole set is really well made, with the detailing, the quality plastics, the different modes. Everything just looks so well done and solid and genuine. And even though they are a bit stylized and not really solely G1-y, I really love them. As you can hear probably from my tone of voice, this is really my set for a combiner. I like it so much. The only one that comes close is Generation Toys Defensor. Unfortunately, he is too soft in his plastic to ever be transformed again, so I don't know if I can do a review of him, but I so want to. This, as with all the others, is a strong recommendation from me. If you can get him, buy him, and I do mean the whole set. But you can buy, of course, the bots separately as well, because they do stand out and they look really good. But of course, Computron is just epic. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.